Welcome back to the Open Mic Podcast, Part 2. Just kidding. I fucked up, y'all. We started recording this episode, and I had us all on mute for 20 minutes, but we're going to start it over again. All new shit.
It's good practice.
Yeah.
Good practice.
But we do have a sponsor this week. This week we're sponsored by Tony Sex Pickles. You guys check them out. They're ribbed for nobody's pleasure because the ribs are too big. But
why are they so slippery?
Yeah, but no, you guys pick them up, enjoy them. You know that I care about you when I tell you stick it up your ass because you're going to feel great when you do. Mm-hmm. That's TonySexPickles.com. Coupon code Let Me Watch.
It's Mama's recipe.
I was thinking pickle farts.
Oh, what's a pickle fart?
Stop it.
You got to get it to find out.
Oh, I can't wait. But with me as always, as you just heard, Jason, what's up, dude?
What's up?
What's up, bro?
What's up again?
Yeah, what's up again?
Jason.
At least we can cut out all the stuttering I just did on that last one where I pretty much floated away and ghosted myself.
Okay.
Yeah, so
Fair
that's
enough.
good.
That's a silver lining.
And this week we have special guest, good friend of mine, Tony Casillas.
Hello. Good to be on here. I don't know.
Are you impersonating Mike Ditka?
Yeah. Hello. Good to be on here.
Grab us a couple darks, hon.
Yeah,
Let's get
Grab
going.
us a cup of darts and let's tell some jokes. Oh, good to be here.
Let's tell some jokes and break some yolks. How about a burg?
How about a bird? 2 birds for me. I'm a big bye.
That sounds like everybody's dad that I went to school with.
I was going to say, Jason's from Chicago.
I'm from Chicago. So.
It's actually Chicago. I know.
Chicago.
I know what a Chicago handshake is. We had, a year ago last week, Tony, we
Yeah.
were in Indiana and Chicago. It popped up in your memories.
Yes.
You remember we found out what we had the Chicago handshake.
Yeah.
Shot him a lort in an old style.
In an old style.
is just to wash that shit out of your mouth.
Oh, yeah. But I love old style beer, man.
Yeah.
That shit's the shit. You brought me a case back.
Yeah. He was
Love
the
it.
one. They got mad at me because
That was for me. No, not Yingling. Old style.
Oh.
Old style.
Harry Carey's favorite beer
Yeah.
while he's watching the Cubs.
Yeah. Yeah, you remember you guys got mad because I was like, wait, we can't leave Chicago. I forgot the old style. And we had to go. We were already on the south side passing through trying to get to Indiana.
You're like in Joliet and shit.
Oh,
You're like,
I was where the liquor stores have armed cops with guns ready to use them walking around.
That's the entire Chicagoland area of the south side.
Yeah. I asked them if I could use the bathroom, and they laughed. They're like, get the fuck out of my store.
Really?
Yeah.
No, you're kidding, right?
Yeah.
That's a
I
good
just
one.
peed by their trash can.
Welcome to
Like
Chicago.
everyone-
Get the fuck out.
It's like everyone else. No, just piss by the trash can.
Yeah. They're like, what, don't you not know where
Or the front
Chicago
door.
bathrooms are?
Yeah.
Yeah. You can just piss right here. It's Chicago.
There's an alley everywhere. There's literally an alley everywhere.
We got attacked by some giant rats in that one alley.
Yeah,
They were huge. Yeah, they're almost as big as your cheeks, Tony. They were big.
They're big old rat.
No, but you guys might recognize Tony because he's everywhere. He's on. He's got 2 podcasts, Tony Talks To, and the Before and After. Got it. That's where I started last time.
Got it.
Got it. Also, congrats.
In
on
order.
being alive.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Now, recently you just on a show where you, Tony Hinchcliffe, yourself, what was it, Ron White, and some other guy.
Let me
okay.
give him the motherfucking already Tony Hinchcliffe. Gonna be a great show.
Yeah.
Then you get to do a show you lucked into like a little baby wandering around finding a bottle of milk for his little mouth.
I was thirsty.
He was so thirsty he quenched his thirst by doing a show with motherfucking legendary Ron White and fucking Joe Rogan.
Yeah.
How was that?
Like slip and fall into that.
Cool. It was nerve wracking. It was cool, but like, yeah, it was wild.
Like as a comic, I have to ask, like, because I get nervous sometimes when I know a booker's in the room, but I know how to settle, just do my fucking job. How nerve wracking is it to see Ron White? Who'd you see while you're on stage? And you say Ron White was like,
No,
near.
it was cool because the 40 minutes before the show, I actually got to hang out with him in the green room. So I got to get my nerves out a little bit there.
Yeah.
And then once I was on stage, I didn't even look. But like when I was on stage, Ron was in the corner and I was like doing a story, and he's a guy I like learned storytelling from because he's a master at it. And I'm like, I hope he likes my story.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, he's just drinking in the green room, not listening.
No, he was lit. He was.
Oh, good.
Yeah, he was. It was cool. It was cool to meet those guys. It was fucking crazy experience. But
Yeah, I don't know what I would do. I don't know what I would do.
Literally, that experience led me here because I got a text literally a day after. He goes, "You want to come do the open mic podcast?" I was like,
Immediately.
"Here
Yeah.
it's finally
A
starting."
day. I was thinking like the same hour.
No, I sent it. He didn't look at his phone till the next day. He was still on that high for meeting some comedy legends.
Yeah.
And then you got to feature all weekend for Tony Hinchcliffe.
Yeah, that was fun.
I came to that last show. That was great crowds, man. That's fucking awesome. Yeah, I don't know what I would do if I was in a green room with those guys. It
was
hi.
I
just sit there.
You would steal the candy. You would make a spectacle of yourself. You would, yes.
I would trip and fall and fart and accidentally shit my pants or something stupid. I'd like cut my arm open. Like there's a comedy club I work at that they have a coffee table that's glass on the top and it's filled with candy bars and cookies and all kinds of shit for the comics. But if I'm in the green room with them, I'm just gonna only speak when spoken to, and then trip, fall, and go like face first into the candy glass.
That's a way that they'll remember you.
Yeah.
Oh, the guy that fucking cut himself up on the
They're
glass?
like, he probably has hospital bills. He definitely doesn't have insurance. Yeah, you can open for me. Just don't post.
Give him a couple Thursdays here and there. Yeah.
Yeah, it was cool.
Good to know. Thanks. Okay, so next question. No.
What's wrong with you? Everybody's mad at me, y'all. So y'all be ready for that. I fucked up 18 minutes of fucking gold, baby, from San Francisco. We had that good gold rush going.
We got it right here.
We
though.
got
It's all right
I
here.
fucked it up.
It's pretty good.
This is actually word for word what we did last time. I planned the fuck up.
Next time, actually show up to the live recording of this podcast. Sit in Mikey's room.
Indian style.
Indian
And
style.
then they can message you on live and just be like, we
Wait.
can't hear you.
Can we say Indian style? Are we in trouble now?
I think it's crisscross applesauce now.
crisscross applesauce. Native American style. Well, yeah, we went through this. I'm having deja fucking stone vu. So, anyways.
Or as we call it with kids with no legs, legless lizards. All right, kids, let's do the legless lizard.
Legless
I
lizard.
don't laugh at kids' jokes. I just,
You know,
I feel like
I
I'm in
don't know.
trouble now. That
they're
you
just on
said
the
it.
floor. They're just on the floor laying there. Use your arms if you want to move.
you know, I'm that guy that because I have kids, like I can't even watch
Have
like on
arms.
any of
They have 4
the
legs.
any of the the ID
a
channel,
snake.
the ID channel stuff where like it's saying like kids are getting killed and stuff. Like I just like flip that shit off too. I'm like, nope, it's about kids. Nope, done. I don't want to hear any of that.
I get too sad when I see that. Like sometimes in Children's Soldier, sometimes I'm like, damn, that little fool's gangsta.
Well, if they have
But
the kid
also-
being the one that kills, yeah.
But that's fucked up. So, anyways, you got some questions for us, Jason?
Yes. So, product placement. So, have you guys seen, you know, like places will have movies, shows, anything like that? Reese's Pieces was an ET.
Yeah.
Back to the Future was what? Was Pepsi. Zombieland. Do you remember what Zombieland was?
Zombieland was Twinkies.
Hummers,
The Twinkies.
Twinkies.
Humbers and Twinkies. Yeah. I wasn't a Cadillac Escalade.
I'm
in that
so
too?
high that you
Dale
said that.
Earnhardt was a brand in that.
Yeah.
I'm sorry you said that a minute ago and I still forgot. No, it's not on mute.
I was giving you the benefit of the doubt too. Like, I was hoping
a
you didn't say,
softball night. Let me tell you about my luck.
I was hoping you didn't say the wrong thing.
I can fuck up a free lunch and I have very easily. I can fuck anything up.
Yeah.
The most unfuckable thing I can fuck. I fucked up saying unfuckupable. I can
Again.
fuck up anything. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's me.
So I in honor of product placement, I ended up bringing a couple little gifts for you guys. Not GIFs, but GIFTs.
What is this?
So this is a collab that Zombieland did with a brewery out here in Texas.
Zombieland, the movie?
Zombieland the movie. It's infused IPA, 10-point
not
alcohol
good.
with Twinkie. It's infused with Twinkie and banana.
The thing is, I already know what it tastes like because we
Cheers.
realized.
Well, here's the fucked up thing. I bought a 6-pack of this shit.
I'm gonna
Think about
drink-
that.
I'm gonna drink it again just to get a live reaction.
I'll drink with you. Michelob Ultra was never so delicious before in my life.
That tastes like chocolate that was rubbed on a zombie's taint. That's bad.
Do you know there's
Why is it so thick? It's like milk.
there's lactose in it? If you look at the ingredients,
It
there's
tastes like the floorboard of a pimp's car.
there was a huge deal. People made a huge deal. It actually sold out. They sold out their entire stock of this. Everybody was going nuts locally over the internet over this shit. It's more of a collectible item, but I got a 6-pack of this. My wife and I drank one
Are you
each.
supposed to let them sit a year, or have they already sat for you?
My wife and I didn't even finish the first one. We were like, fuck that. That's
Yeah.
horrible. And I gave away the other two, and these two have been sitting there, and I was like, I'll keep them as a collector's edition. And she goes, my wife goes, what are you going to do? You're going to like literally just keep those 2 beers in the fridge? And I was like, you know what? Nah, just fucking
I'll
give
force
away.
someone else to taste them.
I want to trick someone to drink that
Speaking
shit.
of product placement, I need some ice cold.
What was the
Coke
review
Zero.
for this? What was the reviews?
You know, these people gave great reviews. People are like, it's so good. It had a stout, milky kind of a sweetness and stuff. I chimed in on this post where I'd heard about it in this like group that I'm in of IPA drinkers. And I was like, you guys are all fucking crazy. I was like, this is dog shit. This sucks. It's a collector's edition. Yeah, great. But I was like, there's nothing good about the flavor of this. And I mean, I feel like I drink quite a bit of beer that I know good flavor and bad flavor with beer.
That didn't even taste like beer. It tastes like I don't even have anything funny. It was just fucking disgusting.
I had a couple of nights where
fucking milky and fucking malty.
I had a couple of nights where I ran through my alcohol and liquor, and that was the only thing in the fridge, and I was like,
Did they use spoiled bananas?
yeah, you right to the company. I don't know. Fucking call them. Ask them.
They made Woody Harrelson. Woody Harrelson on this can looks like he looks like a Down syndrome prospector.
He's definitely got like a kind of a doofusy kind of look to him, like a Buford kind of face.
Like the younger chick, and she looks
You got Tallahassee, and what was her name?
old enough to party.
I forgot. Tallahassee and
I don't know.
I forget.
I know Ohio was one of them. Ohio or Cleveland.
something. Cuyahoga Falls. I don't know.
That's a great city.
Hey, Akron. Yeah. All right. Questions?
Yeah.
All
That
right.
was disgusting.
If it's not something we have to put in our mouths.
Yeah.
You know, the thing about it is I just wanted to get that out of my fridge, and it was interesting to talk about. Product placement.
Yeah.
It's neat.
Next time, see if you got any cheese, bro.
I have some one-chip challenges that have been sitting there in the...
They can stay. Would you do the one chip challenge, Tony?
No.
You know, my kids actually
No.
called me out on that shit. Like, I had it, and I was like, well, if we're not going to do it on the show, we'll do it. And they were like, we'll do it. And I was the one that backed out. I was like, yeah, I'm not going to do it.
Yeah, I'm not gonna. I like spicy, but like
Torture.
literally to a degree. When it hurts, I'm like, why am I doing this to myself?
Yeah, people-
I'm already overeating. I don't need to set myself on fire.
Yeah, we're damaging our body for the long haul. We're getting fat.
Yeah, this is
the
the long, the long.
In moderation. In moderation.
Yeah.
Go good, go bad. Go good for long.
Honestly,
go bad.
that we should probably just put extremely spicy food on our food so we don't eat as much and lose a shit ton of weight. Because we sweat.
I would just lose a sense of flavor because I'm still gonna eat it. I'm still
It's
gonna
like,
get high and
you're
eat
literally blind. Your eyes are pitch
Yeah.
black, and you're just like,
it.
one more.
nachos.
It's like the Tony's that's too fucking hot to eat shit diet. Yeah.
I wonder if there is a
One
diet
more
out there.
chip, please.
But I was gonna say when you said that, I wonder if there is a diet out there where the plan is you eat like certain kinds of spicy things that make food just kind of liquefy like magma and shoot right through you.
Like lava just
Yeah.
melting through you.
Yeah,
Just
hot
a
butt mud just leaking right out
like
of
a
you.
charcoal cleanse.
Yeah.
Yeah, just chili pouring out of your ring. I'll go down this road with you. I just wrote a rap about pooping and I showed it to y'all.
All right. A couple of questions here. Would you rather experience the beginning of the beginning of Earth or the end of Earth?
The end, because the beginning I feel is like boring and dinosaurs, and
Oh,
at the end
dinosaurs are
I still
boring.
have a chance to fuck
No,
someone.
there's like the Garden of Eden, man and Eve, man and woman, the snake, the tree, like all that.
What are you talking
Is that
about?
really
You'd
what
have
happened?
better chances to fuck someone in the beginning of time, Mikey.
Yeah, after I said that,
At the
I
end of
thought
the
about
time,
it.
they're gonna be like, "Oh, we're about to all die. We're gonna just fuck the pretty people."
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Beginning of time, you're
At
fresh.
the beginning, I can do anything. There's no rent. There's no bills. There's nothing.
There's no credit checks.
It's whatever
no
I
background
want.
searches.
Mikey is the first scam artist, though, walking around being like, "You need better wood, kid, to stop these fires."
Yeah.
So instead of a scam, it's going to be a mic.
Yeah.
They're trying to mic us.
No,
Yeah.
I'm tricking people out of their round wheels and giving them square ones.
The square will get you there kind of fast.
And they can't catch me because they got square wheels.
I think I'd rather do the end too. Just see what it looks like.
The end? Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm kind of interested in the end, though, because I want to know how it all ends. Like, we know how it begins. But is it aliens? Is it lizard people? Is it
Mushroom clouds,
mushroom clouds? Is it fucking virus? Is it...
asteroid.
Is it just Clint
What if it's
Close?
all voluntary? What if it just turns off like The Sopranos and we're just done?
That's it. Just goes black.
Yeah. What if we wake up in the Matrix and we get shot through that tube and then we're like, why do our eyes hurt? And Morpheus is like, you've never used them before. Yes, Neo. What if? What if this could
We
be a
were just
simulation.
creating energy the
We
whole
could
time.
we could be rogue programs that just deprogrammed ourselves. Now we're just running around fucking shit up.
You know, if a big
Mikey, I've seen your way around a computer. You're definitely not a programmer.
No,
You literally
what-
made us do
no,
20 minutes because you kept something on mute. If you were a programmer,
That's what I'm saying.
of
I'm
this
a rogue
universe,
program. I was
Yeah.
programmed wrong. Somebody.
You programmed the the deaf kids. Their ears
I
are
was
unmuted.
programmed by the
Everybody's
deaf
got a
kids.
spot.
Yeah. You're like, unmute little Billy. He can't hear.
We want it that way.
Here's a good question. Would you rather abstain from sex for a
Wait,
year?
what would you pick? End of the world or beginning?
I would say beginning.
Sorry for that.
I would say beginning.
Beginning? So you don't have to go to work?
Yeah.
He's like, I like
Fucking
that idea.
Just picking berries.
Just kind of
You
free.
just get a wife.
Free
Just get
form.
one.
Just picking berries, just being like, ooga chugga, ooh.
And when she leaves, if you're a caveman and your wife leaves you, you don't have to give her half your stuff because she is half your stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's half of everything you have.
If you don't like what she says, just crack her over the head and drag her by the hair.
We all know that. We weren't going to say it. Like, we all looked at each other and I thought we agreed not
And
to.
he just went right for it.
Not to sexism, but
We had racisms. We had sexism. Oh, my racism got canceled out.
yeah.
That's
So
right.
all the
Okay.
racism are gone now.
All right. Buenos dias.
And you-
And he brings it back.
next question.
So would you rather abstain from sex for a year or would you rather go clean for a year? Like no drugs and alcohol? And when I say drugs, I mean, if you've got a serious drug problem, I'm sorry. But I'm
done
talking
one
like
of them
weed.
before,
Yeah.
so I'll take the abstinence from sex. I've done that one before. For a year.
You kind of already living? Are you already living? So just
I've done
continue.
that. Yeah,
Well,
I
I'll
would
just
do that.
continue and
I've
enjoy.
done it before and I survived, I think.
Okay. All right.
Having a beer.
I'm a feminist, so I'm okay with not having sex because it's their choice, and I do it just to abstain from the devilish thoughts.
Mikey,
but also
first
I have
off-
a huge drug problem.
Yeah.
So
I like to just space my mind
Yeah.
a lot.
I think Mikey both don't apply to Mikey because I've gotten texts where I try to call you and you're like, I'm at a bar looking for someone who'll take me home. Someone sad.
Wink, wink.
I did text you this weekend where Tony called me. I said, "Can't talk in a drunk girl's apartment."
Yeah, and I was just like, good
Might or
luck.
might not be
It was-
having some fun in a minute.
Oh yeah, it was fun.
All right, so we're all we assume we'll all go abstain for a year.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you would choose to not get fucked up for a year, to not drink.
No, I would choose to not have sex for a
That's
year.
what I'm saying.
Yes.
Yeah. So that you can.
Yes.
get fucked. Okay.
That's right.
You're a married man. That's only one day you don't have to worry about.
Couple more than that, but yeah.
I'm a cruise ship comic
This
now.
is why they only. This is why they only mentioned his name. And they didn't have him on.
How about this? Would you rather see a ghost or a UFO?
Ghost.
I've seen both. I've been inside both.
You've been inside ghosts?
Yeah.
Like penis only, or like you?
I'm fully inside one now. Call me Bartholomew. No.
He's the ghost of Elvis Presley.
I feel like I have seen ghosts. I was raised Catholic, so there's a lot of weird voodoo shit. But like everybody always can think of a moment where they thought they saw a light in the sky that was a UFO. But like if you,
But
like,
you have
if
no
you can
closure.
see it and
No.
you're like, that's a UFO. Yeah, I think I'd pick that.
I'd go ghost.
You want to see a ghost?
Yeah, 'cause
That's what you.
I want to hunt it back.
So you don't think that you've ever had an experience where you may have already seen or witnessed some sort of ghost or paranormal
I've
activities?
seen
Tony.
or I've witnessed, but
Tony.
I want to be like, I want to start pranking it. So when it's like in my room trying to haunt me, I'm already masturbating. He's like, oh, and I'm like, gotcha. You know,
Tony. I want you to teach me how to edit so I can make myself disappear, and I'm gonna edit this part out.
Okay.
All right.
But yeah, I'm going ghost.
Okay.
What would you pick?
Yeah, I'd go UFO because I think I want to get more closure on that.
Yeah.
I'm okay with assuming that there is ghosts, and if you just don't listen to them and don't acknowledge them, they'll leave you alone. You know, one of those kind of situations. You know, but I mean, I've seen creepy, weird, paranormal shit. I just really haven't any verified confirmation on UFOs. So I'd like to see that shit. You know, be like, wow, and then nobody will fucking believe me. Of course, nobody will at all.
Yeah, me too.
All right.
I agree. I just want to know. Like, I want to see a UFO. Like, it's. I understand that. Like, some people say it's like very cocky to believe that we're the only life that exists, the only conscious beings that exist.
So when aliens become like a thing proven, like
They're already
they say,
here.
I'm just saying,
Which is already
but I
loosely-
mean, they
yeah.
just show it like
Like it's
a thing.
obvious. Okay.
They're gonna
yeah.
have to.
It's
Blink
gonna be like-
182 has to play the reunion concert, right?
You would think.
Hey,
It'd be
Mom,
like that
there's
movie.
something in the back. We just get a hot alien, you know, double Xeons or whatever they have, whatever alphabet it is.
Yeah.
This is him. Yeah. Hey, Mom, there's something in the back room.
What if there are aliens, but they just look like us? Like they're just other humans, but they're. I mean, if they're from another planet,
That's
they're still
generic.
aliens.
I feel like we're getting gypped on
Like
aliens.
we've talked about this a long time ago, but our audio was bad, so y'all probably couldn't hear it. But like, what if it's like Guardians of the Galaxy, where they're aliens, but you still like have sex with them?
Well, yeah, but what if it's like what?
Like, remember that?
Welcome
Chris
to
Pratt?
the worst professor on earth. So they're aliens.
First thing we do is fuck the aliens.
Yes.
Then we ask them how they are.
I want to have sex with it. Oh, there's another alien. I think we better have sex with it.
Commander, should we fire? I don't know. Can you fuck them?
They're aliens, but I want to have sex with them.
But I forget what show it was. I don't know if it was like South Park or Aqua Teen or something. But then they have like weird spots where they like fuck at, like, and they fuck in their armpit. They have like
I feel like
jagaloons
there's
or something
a
like
few
that.
different Things like that. It sounds familiar though.
Yeah,
I don't know.
aliens. Okay. Hey, Thanksgiving's coming up. We just passed Halloween. Would you rather never eat candy again or never eat turkey again?
Never eat turkey.
I love turkey. Arby's has that. Shout out to Arby's. We got the meats. I got that new deep fried turkey sandwich they have, and it's just turkey. It's not like battered or anything. Man, I've had it like the last 3 days in a row for lunch.
Is
It's
it
pretty
good?
fucking good. Yeah,
What kind of sandwich? Just a turkey sandwich?
It's a
I'll take
deep
it.
fried turkey sandwich.
it's like, you know how they
They
deep fry some
have-
people.
yeah, I'm not
they
gonna
got
do
they
it,
got-
yeah.
they have all kinds of meats, but that turkey though.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm not big-
when they do the fatback sandwiches, they do that like every now and again.
yeah.
Here we go, baby. Fatback sandwiches
Big
for
old hunk
everyone.
of fat charred
Yeah.
up just a little bit.
They have to pave the roads because so many old fucks are just rolling on it. They're like,
Everybody's drunk on beef fat. Have you ever gotten meat drunk?
yeah.
Jason took me the first time to a Brazilian steakhouse a few years ago.
Yeah.
I'd never been. Dude, we didn't drink or anything, and we were just laughing like school kids on the way back.
We're the
I'm
last
like,
people there, and we were
Yeah.
just like sitting in the back, just like we were laughing maniacally as we were so drunk with meat.
like a Game of Thrones. Just so much mutton.
That restaurant shut down.
Dude,
All
it
the
did
customers-
actually. That one did shut down. There's another one we found though. That it's only good on Tuesdays.
Only about 50 fucking meters from there, right?
Yeah,
It was like
yeah.
literally right in the same area.
Yeah, this is like a shopping mall area.
Yeah.
Dude, I was meat drunk. I experienced it. Like I saw on Discovery Channel that these sharks had found a dead whale out in the middle of the ocean. These people were filming it, and this guy gets on the whale while the sharks are attacking it. Fucking crazy. And then it shows like they film for hours. These sharks eat for like 8 hours. And they get so meat drunk that they're swimming upside down and they fork and like they were in the water.
They're
with
like,
them, and
"Oh
the
my God, I
these
feel so
giant,
good."
like 18-foot white sharks and great whites and tiger sharks wouldn't even fuck with these people. They're just like rubbing bellies with each other and
That's
shit.
funny.
Dude,
You
that's-
guys were just in the back of that restaurant rubbing bellies.
yeah, that's
Absolutely.
dude. We fucking
Don't you
went-
do that when you go and get meat drunk?
Dude,
Oh.
we called an Uber and made it awkward. No, you don't call an Uber. I don't know how you're supposed to say it. I ordered an Uber.
You order an Uber.
You
No,
ordered
don't
an Uber.
call.
Yeah.
People still say you call an Uber, but
You request. I don't think you can call Uber at all, can you?
Request,
No.
request an
yeah.
Uber.
How do we? Well, what should we should develop that phrase. Let's copyright it
I
now.
think it's just I don't think you can copyright the word request.
I think it's just get an Uber.
Yeah, or get an Uber.
Just get an Uber. Just get it. However you fucking make
Well,
it happen,
gets
just get
an
it.
Uber.
Yeah.
It depends on how stressed you are. If
How about
you
you get a
like-
lift?
Yeah, like get a lift.
That's why I
Hey,
use Lyft all the time, just
Hey,
because
fuck
I'm like,
you and get a lift.
see, I like get a Lyft. That's why I use Lyft. Plus, they always send me coupons and shit. It's the same shit, but because it's easy
Yeah,
just
but
to
it-
be like, yeah, I'm gonna get a Lyft.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I just like you getting in the pink car. I'm getting a
Dude.
lift.
I'm going to catch a lift.
I get a lot of pink things, Tony.
You get in a lot
Know what I
of
mean?
pink,
You know
huh?
what I mean, pal? Huh?
It's either the pink or the
Know what I mean?
stink.
Ghosts are white.
Right? On the outside.
How about this? Would you rather lose the ability to lie or believe everything that you're told? Now, this is liar style. So even with doing comedy and stuff, if you're telling a joke of something that didn't happen, you can't say it. So lose the ability to lie or believe everything that you're told.
Well, I
I
think
already
we're,
kind of do. I'm pretty stupid, to be honest with you.
You already believe everything
Yeah.
you're told?
How many times have you checked me on something? I'm like, right? And you're like, that's not real. I'm like,
Yeah.
all right.
Or I'll just give a fake answer just to see if you agree. And then I'm like, yeah, I just said that. It's wrong.
Yeah, being friends with Jason is like being friends with an angry science teacher.
It takes a little bit of work
Yeah.
over here. I know.
Yeah.
God bless you.
Don't. But I need to. I like the lie. It's fun.
yeah.
So just believe everything.
I don't-
Be a
don't-
sap.
There's some truth you don't want to tell people. Like, like if we as podcasters, did I ask this question on the second one?
I don't know.
No, I didn't ask on the first one. That's why we're ahead on time. But like as podcasters, we all do podcasts. Like if we get big to the dream that we want, we're actually making money from it. Maybe we can like do this, do tour live shows or whatever the fuck the goal is.
What's the
If we
goal
get
everybody
there,
has to get somewhere?
How are
with
you
it.
guys going to deal with those bad reviews when someone's just talking shit?
Nah.
Or someone's just hating on you, being mean? Like, if I watched this show and I didn't know me and I saw me, I'd be like, that guy's a fucking idiot.
Yeah.
Like, if somebody comments some shit like that, how are you going to handle that, Tony?
I don't handle it well now. At a little level. Anytime anybody's mean, I'm just like, why are you just being mean to me? Like, there was this guy who would just like comment on every one of my posts, just the meanest shit. And I'm just like, stop. Like,
Because you really read your shit.
Yeah.
You're like not so big that you don't read the shit. You actually read everything.
and my thing is just like, it's like, if you don't like me, that's fine. Like, I don't expect, and I'm surprised that people enjoy me now. Like, I get it if you don't like my act or what I put out, but then just unfollow and don't support it. Like,
That's how it's supposed to go.
if you don't like me, unfollow me so you can stop this madness. Like, I hope it's like.
But there's troll culture. Troll is a culture.
There's people that
I
make a
mean,
living.
as soon as everybody got a voice, there's always got to be somebody there to argue or just talk shit. There's always going to be that.
Do you know it's something that I'm guilty of is because I'm in like these roast groups, where you purposely roast people. And then I'm also in some of these pizza rating groups, which they purposely are, you post pizzas and everyone purposely talks shit about it, no matter how good or great it looks.
Yeah.
That's the given. That's what it is.
I'm going to join that group and just send a picture of my ass with a pepperoni on it.
That would be great. Yeah. It's one bite. Everyone knows the rules. That's what it is. That's the group. And so I get like off on tangents with like just saying the meanest troll shit on some of these fucking pages.
You're the devil.
And then
Me and Jason, he invited me to this one roast group.
well, I was just gonna say, and then I get onto like other people's like nice pages, and like I'm not supposed to be insulting and hard assed on, and I find myself still doing that. Then I'm like, oh shit, that was for my wife's aunt that I just talked shit. Delete. Fuck.
You should buy like a punching bag and take it out on that.
I feel like my mother-in-law is always constantly just sitting on Facebook because no matter what, she's just like, I saw that. I saw you do that shit.
Has she said anything about this?
Just not at all.
You blocking her from these posts?
I-
you can block certain people.
I'm
from
just,
posts.
I'm
I'll show
just,
you how to do it.
yeah.
Yeah. Scotty Waterpipe does a lot of weird
If you can't find my last name, she's not going to find me. So it's all good.
How would you react to that, though, to those bad
Me?
or mean comments?
I would want to get with the people and probably ask them and be kind. And
No, you'd go over and
I'd
try
go
to
kick their fucking
ass.
ass. No, I would immediately Jane and Silent Bob style. I fly over there and be like, hey, did you say that this shit about me right here? Okay, boom, kick their ass.
Yeah.
I mean, until I'm old, I can't kick people's ass anymore. And then I'll take a
Until
different.
you show up and there's a bunch of dudes on motorcycles. Jason would be like, hey, do you guys know where Subway is?
Well, luckily I was a door-to-door salesman, so I can mask whatever I was doing there too. I can figure it out.
I know how to
Yeah.
lie, too. We did door-to-door for a long time. Weird shit. You got any more questions for us? Or actually, should we move on to the open mic?
Are we looking good or what? I have a question about something that's coming up that's relevant.
All right, let's do it.
Mike Tyson or Roy Jones Jr.?
Oh, dude, I am excited for this because Mike Tyson, just listen to that guy. I heard an interview with him where he was talking about, they asked him, how he's doing, with the training. They're like, man, you look great. And Mike Tyson said he was worried that because he knows that he can really hurt somebody or possibly kill someone in the ring. And they're like, oh, you feel bad like that? You don't like that? He's like, the problem is I like it.
He's like, I don't feel bad.
Yeah, and I fucking believed him, dude.
Yeah.
He's a
Mike
beast.
Tyson's a bad motherfucker.
He's a bad
if there
man.
ever has one.
I used to love Roy Jones Jr. The first
I still do, but
one of the first people I ever knocked out, as I knocked him out, was during when I was watching Roy Jones Jr. I remember I was like, Roy Jones Jr., bitch, like that when I did it too.
On the same night you knocked someone out?
Yeah, the same night that Roy Jones, I forget who I fought that night.
what
And then
frat house were you born in?
It was in Florida with the devil,
Yeah,
ironically. Yeah. And
Jason used to be roommates with the actual
Yeah.
devil.
Really?
this might be the episode in Florida
Don't
with the
say
devil.
his name
No,
because
What happened?
Beetlejuice.
the evil person.
We'll tell you
real
off air.
evil, real
It's-
evil kind of
it's
guy.
bad.
But it's super funny at the same time to be around.
If you're
great
open
guy,
to-
great
yeah,
guy.
it's-
He's the
yeah,
sweet,
you're not a
he's the
great guy. I would not
greatest
agree
guy
with that.
ever.
He was the devil, though?
Yeah, he's Pharrell. He was
Yeah,
the devil.
he's the devil.
Pharrell. Yeah.
Tony.
Why do you think I picked
Tony.
UFOs? I've seen the supernatural. Okay, I've
It was
seen the
Lucifer
supernatural.
himself.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
And I never met the guy. but I won't say his name 3 times.
No,
Fuck that.
Because you've heard all the stories.
Yeah, I already said Beetlejuice twice by saying it now again. So
That's funny. That's fucking wild. You know the devil.
But I was a really big Roy Jones Jr. fan too. I'm rooting for Mike Tyson. I want to see Mike Tyson win because I was always a big Mike Tyson fan, but I was also a Roy Jones fan, and I think Roy Jones is definitely the underdog in this fight. And
well, even Roy Jones himself said, "I think I made a mistake."
He
Like
absolutely
Jones from
made a
Arrested
mistake.
Development.
He said that?
Yeah,
Yes.
he was thinking about pulling out. Like somebody told me that. I don't know. I believe everything people tell me. I didn't see it, but somebody told me he's like, "Yeah, I think I might have made a mistake." Because you probably saw the interview with Mike Tyson. He's like, "No, I like it."
Yeah.
And the person interviewing was like, "What?" And he's like, "Yeah, that's the problem. I like it.
like a little bit of
Like
fear.
I like knowing that I have that power." He's like, and I think I like Mike Tyson. In my mind, because he's been through everything, right? He was top of the world champion at like fucking 21 years old, 20
That's
years
right.
old. Not even old enough to drink. He's the world champion boxer.
The baddest man in the.
I remember
wherever.
when he bit Evander Holyfield's ear off. I was at my uncle's house, and it was a bunch of my uncles and my dad. Like they're in the living room watching it, and they like locked me and my cousin in my uncle's room, and I found like pictures of my uncle's girlfriend naked, and I kept them. And
That was a better night than watching that fight because everybody was pissed off about that fight.
dude, I found my uncle's weed. I was like 11 years old. And I found his weed.
You had
I
more
fucking-
fun than most people that watched that
I
shit.
pocketed
Then
that shit. I took one bud and wrapped a paper around it, basically, and tried to smoke it. And it worked. Fucking seed.
I remember
popping.
being in the group of people that was pissed
And-
off. I paid for that pay per view.
They let me out of the room, and like the round before he bit his ear off, and I'm watching. I just watched him, and I was like, even as like an 11-year-old or 10-year-old, I was like, he bit that man's motherfucking ear off right there.
Twice.
The fuck?
Twice.
I'm like, I didn't.
Yeah.
Why were
I didn't think
people
you could do
pissed
that.
that they ordered it?
Because it ended in like the 4th round. Yeah, disqualification in
Because
the
he bit his
4th
ear
round.
off.
It was
Yeah,
done.
get
Took he fucking took what he wanted, dude.
Yeah.
He's a beast. That man, dude. I would love to meet Mike Tyson. I'd love to go stay at he has like his ranch, and like his own brand of weed and dispensary. He's like building this resort area.
You saw
It
his
sounds
podcast
cool.
that I've been showing you, though,
Yeah.
right? He makes it feel real awkward on his podcast. He gets like real quiet.
Well, that's how he talks, though.
And like,
But-
he has such a commanding presence. Like, no, I've watched a bunch of his episodes, and so many people that are on it, like Eminem, Boozy Badass, a couple other people. I mean, like, they're very humbled to be right there with Mike Tyson because when Mike Tyson speaks, they shut the fuck up and listen.
Well, yeah.
And he's not necessarily always saying anything that makes sense, but they still shut the fuck up and listen when Mike Tyson
Yeah.
speaks. You know?
As you should. Yeah, you're in the area with a real killer. This man could literally accidentally kill you. Like you could say something, you could just fucking, you're dead. You're done.
It's like Emilio Estevez. I'll make you famous.
Yeah,
He'll make
yeah.
you fucking famous.
Yeah, exactly. I always love that too. That's so cool. I'll make you famous.
I'll make famous.
Coolest thing you ever did, Emilio.
And who was there at the door? Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
Mike
all I got.
Tyson, though, man. I'm a big Mike Tyson fan. Like I said, I mean, he was.
So are
top
you
of the
rooting for Mike
world.
Tyson to win?
He was top of the world, and then he has down moment. He was in prison. He was broke, and he's kind of made a comeback. Did some cartoons. They were saying he was broke at one moment. I'm not calling you broke. Mike,
He's got
for hearing
weed.
This. I'm just saying people said that. I'll tell you who it was if you ask me.
I don't care if Mike's
But-
broke or not. I'll be friends with him. I'll hang out with him.
He seems like a cool ass person.
Until
At
he
the
like
same
hits me
time-
or intimidates me, then I'll be like, that's it. We're not friends anymore. Fuck you.
First time, he's like, "You want some apple juice?" You're like, "No." He's like, "Have some apple juice." You're like, "I'm gonna go to my car real quick."
I'm uncomfortable, Mike. You're making me
Oh my
feel
God.
real uncomfortable.
I don't want to show weakness, so I'll be like, "Ah, yeah, I'll have
Imagine
some."
if you gave
Where's your
this beer to
restroom?
Mike Tyson, he would have killed you.
Dude, he would have crushed you just like this can. He just would have fucking.
Good thing I brought it for you guys as a gift then. Yeah.
What are you trying to say?
Yeah, bitch.
Oh fuck. What was the question? I just know
Mike Tyson or Roy Jones Jr.?
Who's gonna win?
Yeah. What if
I
Roy
ho-
Jones
I-
fucking wins?
Dude,
What if
what
Roy
if-
Jones wins?
What if? What if he?
What if?
What if Roy Jones dies?
What if?
What if he gets deboed?
Something's going to happen that night.
Man, I want to see Mike Tyson win. I love Mike Tyson. I'm a fan of Mike Tyson.
I'm
That's
rooting
like
for
my child. Michael Jordan, Mike Tyson. Those are like my.
Well, your name is
childhood-
Mike. All the Mikes. You root for all the other Mikes.
Oh, yeah.
Mike Myers.
Yeah, except when I meet Mike. Dude, shagadelic, baby.
I'm rooting for Mike Tyson too.
Mike Tyson too. Yeah.
But you know what? If Roy Jones does it, I mean, I won't be disappointed. That's for sure.
No, because that means it was a hell of a fucking fight.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
But it gets
Or
your shit
maybe
together.
Roy bites Mike's ear off and goes, "How does it feel?"
What if
bitch?"
Holyfield was sitting in the fucking crowd and he like winked at the camera right as Roy Jones bit his ear off.
That'd be dope.
Gotcha.
And what if we found out that was just him having a stroke? I don't wish that Evander Holyfield, also a very scary man.
He's in peak performance also, man. He was almost going to do this fight.
Dude, he could move your house.
He was almost going to do this fight, and there's a chance that he might have been against. I'm not even going to say anything. I would say it would have been a better fight, but I don't know.
I don't know.
So.
Roy Jones Jr. is still a bad mother,fucker too.
He started getting knocked out a bunch at the end.
Well, he's
old.
knocked around.
He's old, man. You get old. Yeah.
You get beat up for a living. Eventually, you're gonna get beat up.
That's it.
Yeah. I copyright that phrase.
Get on it.
Yeah. I don't know where you're
Yeah.
If you're gonna get beat up, you might just get beat up.
Seems legit to me.
Open mic. You know how it works, right? You spin the wheel. We'll all just riff whatever topic.
Okay.
It comes up. And
See old blue over there.
What do you need? Oh yeah. Give it a good hard spin. Grab like one of the pegs here. And just whichever way you want. Give it a spin. Don't come on.
Okay.
I didn't want you to do it like Gustav. All right, what do we got? Fixing me.
Ooh.
What can you do to fix your mess?
Fix my mess.
Oh, so we have to be accountable for ourselves right now.
I didn't.
Fixing
Make
me.
stuff up.
I came
Okay.
on the show to have fun
I know, right?
and not work on
Spin,
my.
you know what? Spin
no,
it.
no,
Spin
no,
it
no.
again.
I feel like I'm at counseling right now. It's
I don't
very
know.
reminiscent of my teenager
Actually,
years.
let me tell you guys' problems. I got problems with you peoples.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think just being able to do like just basic adult things. I'm on the cusp.
Okay. Well, that's good. You're getting there.
6.
26?
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's like, hey, when fucking like business calls happen, don't go, what's up? Go, hey, this is Tony. How can I help you?
Yes. Hello.
You know?
Hi.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Instead of
No,
yeah and all
yeah.
that. Yeah.
I got
So-
into comedy to answer business calls like, what up, what up? What's up? Got the French fries, baby. What's up, what's
You should
up?
have gone to the rap game then.
Yeah. Pooping and peeing and peeping and peeping and peeping and
Yeah, especially
pooing.
if you wanted to like smoke weed and cigarettes indoors at venues you can't smoke at. That's definitely
I
got to
still
be
like
the
to go
music.
outside to smoke cigarettes. But I think for me, I need to like start going to bed at 2 a.m. or earlier.
Yeah.
If it's 2 a.m., that's a late. I need to get some more CBD and make myself sleep because I'm going to bed at like 6, 7 a.m. and then I wake up at like 1 or 2. Yeah. But I'm like up doing stuff like editing, cutting videos, and doing all kinds of shit.
Just do it during the
Smoking
day.
weed.
You're working in the lab.
But the last week there was 2 days where I did get up like and I know it's a stupid sentence, but at like 11 a.m., which is early for me. And I was like productive and got shit done, and I was like, I need to.
Man, today I had to wake up 11 a.m.
Fucking bitch.
I need a
Right?
nap, dude. It's 11:15.
Bullshit.
Bullshit, dude. It's not even
Fucking early morning's killing me, yo.
fucking breakfast isn't even taken away from McDonald's yet, bro.
I only got 7 minutes to get there.
It's not even considered lunch. It's still brunch. What the fuck?
Fuck, dude.
This is stupid. Put the
I
tomato.
hate mimosas.
Wake me up when you put the tomato juice away. Once it's gone, I'm up. Yeah. All right. Wait, how are you gonna fix yourself? What are you gonna do?
No, there's nothing wrong with me.
Yeah. Talking like a real sociopath.
Is there something wrong with me?
You should know.
Okay.
I'll take my spin now.
All right.
Jason has problems. The one I
It
didn't
goes
know was
much
on.
deeper than you know.
Yeah. You sound like you're gonna eat a person. Topic: sex foods.
Sex foods. Like what?
Like-
Like corn dogs, bananas, and
That or like if you know you're gonna have some sex, Tony, are there foods that you do eat or don't eat? Like for me, I'll give some examples. I treat sex days and show days the same. No Chinese food and no cucumbers because I'm gonna be burping that up all day long. I just know how it works.
I try to go on like a cleanse. I'll just like cleanse myself.
Cranberry juice.
Yeah,
and
cranberry
water.
juice. Just like
Garlic toast is way cleaner than Hot Pockets.
because it's just like
I've seen your fridge.
Yeah, I can't imagine. The taste or like just the sweaty.
Oh.
Like imagine having like the meat sweats.
I've had in relationships. Me and Jason went to a Brazilian steakhouse. My girlfriend at the time, she's like, want to have sex. I'm like, oh, I can't.
Yeah, I can't.
Like, no, I want to.
even going to try.
I want. Let me walk around for a minute.
yeah, let me
I gotta take like two
do a
shits.
dance.
I said, let me just lay here and do what you want to me.
Yeah.
I like the classic whipped cream, strawberries, all that. you know. If anybody's looking to want to,
I like the classic whipped cream
Let me eat a strawberry out your ass, baby.
Well, no,
That's what Jason's
I didn't get to
saying.
finish. I like to masturbate with that before I ended up getting some
He
pussy.
was my neighbor.
Yeah, it just gives me like a nice fruity, sticky kind of smell around the crotch
You know
region.
what? Oh, I was thinking this a second ago. You know how they say like pineapples make your cum taste sweet? Like, have you ever heard that before?
I've heard it. Kiwis.
Yeah, kiwis and stuff like that. Imagine what like your diet that you actually eat makes it taste like if that's like if there's a scale. So like you're keto, so you're mostly sausages and steaks and meats and
Oh yeah,
cheeses.
guacamole.
They're
Yeah.
very salty.
Mayonnaise.
I bet it tastes like old guacamole.
Maybe fine.
Something's with too much lime.
Yeah.
If you
What
really,
about your
if you
diet?
really want to know,
Yeah,
My
I
diet-
don't. I mean, I
could rub one out
I'd
and
like
just
to-
have a sample.
I'd like the data, but I wouldn't like the field work.
It's just for
Please.
science. It's for science.
Yeah.
You know.
If a girl tasted my semen, she would be like, "This tastes like a hot Cheetos and beef jerky."
Fucking Takis
Yeah.
and Mountain Dew.
It tastes like a fucking Civil War meal, like a man meal on the battlefield.
They'd say, "This tastes like Schlotsky's." Yeah. You found one that was open?
You know, in the 90s, I got a little lost in
Bacon, beef, and cheesy.
the crystal meth stage, and I remember I had a girl that gave me
You
a
don't want to say your last name. You
No,
tell
I'll give
someone,
away
but
that
you'll
stuff
talk about
though.
this.
But I had a girl that gave me a blowjob, and she got like crystal meth high from the jizz, and she was like, no bullshit. She's like, I just got like a total fucking head rush from it because I'd been up for like 6 days fucking tweaking.
That's just what Jason's been telling tweakers in Arizona. No, you can get high off my cup. For
No,
real.
totally. You don't have any money, just suck my
Yeah.
dick.
How long were
You'll
you
get high.
a meth head for?
Like 2 years. Just
He
just a
was-
fun
no,
amount of time.
Jason was
Yeah.
like a
Yeah.
vampire. He wasn't a meth head. He was creating them. And if you kill Jason, the rest of them go back to being accountants.
Oh, okay.
Well, I mean, yeah.
You did live with the devil.
Yeah, and the plug was my roommate, so I mean, I never had to have a want. That
Tony,
was good.
Jason's always lived alone. He was his roommate. He thought the devil was somebody else. It was just him.
You're telling too much now. All right, come on. Our 20-year agreement is about to expire here.
Yeah, and I
I'm
need
taking
to
you with me.
I need to renegotiate. I don't want to go. I'm renegotiating.
It's time to go. We got to go home, Mike.
I got a chip on my shoulder. I want to finish eating that first. How are we doing on time? You want to give us a spin there, Jason?
Sure.
You haven't got to do a spin in a while. You gotta hand this
It's
over.
been a bit. All right. Worst best gigs.
Worst or best gigs.
I mean, I haven't had many gigs. I know the only gig that I pulled
Wait,
was
wait,
a
wait.
sponsor that you fucked up by talking about titties, and you know.
The tortilla people. We
Yeah.
finally got our tortilla.
I think now we can talk
If
shit
they
about
don't-
them.
If they don't
Okay.
want us as we are, then I don't want them.
So what happened?
Please be my guest.
So we had a sponsor. It was a tortilla company. They made like one carb tortillas, keto friendly tortillas, and Jason had ordered some of these tortillas, and he reached out to them and asked them if they'd be interested in sponsoring us. And did you send them a clip or anything or no?
Initially I did send them some links,
Okay.
and so I mean they should have
had
understood
every
the
opportunity
content.
to see how fucking filthy I am.
Yeah.
So we do the first because we used to bank our episodes. So
Yeah.
like if we recorded now, a lot of our episodes come out like a week or two later. You know,
Single
so
ladies.
We had recorded like 3 of these, but the first one that comes out. The day that's ready to go out, we made this agreement where they're paying us in tortillas for this. All right, we're accepting free tortillas, and we're going to renegotiate when their numbers go up, or if people use our coupon code. Just let see behind the curtain there. But so the first ad I did, I said they're great tortillas, and if you don't like tacos, that's fine. They're smaller; you can still use them. Ladies, what you do is you take the tortilla, lay it flat, and cut a hole out of the very center, a small hole like the size of a pencil eraser.
Yeah.
Pop your nipples through them, and if your areola comes out past the tortilla, give me a call. I'll fucking date you.
Oh, marry you, you
I'll
said,
marry you,
actually,
yeah.
yeah. And you were very convicted about how you said it.
Yeah.
And we sent this first episode to them
After I published it,
after it's published, and the guy immediately called me. And we never spoke on the phone. He called me.
What did he
immediately.
say?
And he was like, "Hey, he's like, the panel that I work for is a bunch of like older gentlemen. They might not understand new type of humor." He's like,
I'm new wave, Tony.
he's like, "I understand and appreciate it completely. Like, I have a side venture with like some marketing and stuff, so we might have some interest. But like in the meantime, he's like, these guys weren't really digging like the what was being said. So if you could just like pull all the brand stuff off."
Did you make him say the word nipples? I would have been like,
Oh,
what
no.
did he say? But what did he
So
say?
did you guys have to remove the episode?
I just took the episode down and I just chopped that off and put
Just
some music
removed
over
any
it.
signage, anything that we said anything about it about. But this guy,
You had
and
to
then
re-edit.
he was like, I'll even pay you like $100
No,
just to go
that's
ahead
the
and
thing.
take everything down.
He goes, I'll give you $100 if you can take it down. They're trying to fire me. And I told Jason, I was like, tell him $500. You're giving us tortillas to put it up, but now it's cash to take it down? Dude, that's just capitalism, baby. But no, we didn't do that. It's extortion.
No, and so we got our $100. That whatever. That went to a bill, and he. So what happened was, I was wondering, like, because they told me like a week earlier they shipped out the tortillas, and like the tortillas never showed up, and I'm like, did these guys like have so much disdain for us that they like reached out to like UPS and was like, stop that delivery, do not get those tortillas to them. But I found out they actually like sent it to like a wrong zip code or something like that, and it showed up like just only a couple of weeks ago, and it was like a mega pillow
you
of
got 'em.
tortillas, whole bunch of them. It was great.
I thought that they just had the guy forgot to send them out, and he's like, "Well, I'm definitely not sending them out. Fuck
Yeah.
these guys." Yeah, but oh well.
So that was my best gig ruined. Yeah,
By
so
me.
far. Yeah,
Yeah. I like to fuck myself.
yeah.
I don't know. You and I did an interesting. We've done a few interesting ones.
Yeah.
The brewery and the old boot factory.
Brewery in the old boot
Fucking.
factory. The brewery.
I headlinged a show. This place made a poster so bad we drove 17 hours through ice and snow to get there for me to headling a show
Yeah.
because I couldn't spell headlining. And
Did they even have your photos on it? Or was it like just hand drawn cartoon
it was
people?
It was that yellow photo of me at the Improv, just used that you were making fun of.
Oh,
I said I look like dialysis Dave.
the jaundice.
So,
yeah.
I was jaundice Jerry, but
They used that at the Improv?
yeah, I sent them another picture and they just used.
They're like, no, we like the hepatitis Harry one. Let's do the yellow guy. Yeah.
Diversity.
Make the crowd feel bad for me, or there's diversity. He's like 8 races.
It's all of them.
There's
Yeah.
donations going to whatever's ailing him.
But
yeah.
we get there. And I don't think I've told this story on the podcast. I don't know if I said this to you, Jason. So when we went to Chicago, then we went to Indiana, and this place used to be a good comedy club or like a Funny Bone. It was a Funny Bone, and now it's a brewery. I don't remember the name. It was something douchey like Smokestack Lightning or some shit.
Yeah.
But we get there, and it's the first ice storm of the season where it's stuck. So there's like 30 people there. Would you say, Tony? Maybe less. 20
Maybe like,
people?
I would say like 25, 30.
Like 20. And there's a group of like their local comics, which this is a small town. It's like Mishawaka. It's like the other side, the south side of South Bend is actually just Mishawaka. It's just they just named it something else. But the two of the guys there that were comics, they were like, "Hey, it's nice to meet you. Do you mind if we do some time up front?" And I looked around. And I was like, "You can do it. Can you do 10? Can you do 15? How much do you want to do?"
Yeah.
But one of the openers, and I'm not making fun of him. I have to make that clear because he was super nice and he was actually kind of funny. One of my openers.
It sounds like he listens, and he does.
I don't know, but he had no arms or legs.
Yep.
And it didn't hit me first, and I was really high getting there, and I was thinking about it. I think I leaned over to Tony. I was like, "How's he gonna do it? Like, how's he gonna hold the microphone? How's he gonna get on stage?" And
I would have so many questions about how he did so many. How do you wipe your butt? How do you?
he had a handler there that kept getting mad at me because I was messing with him when I was on stage. But when it was time for him to go up, he wheeled his cart or whatever. Right.
You
up
just
the
tried to
stage.
say that's so politically correct, didn't you? So
No,
PC.
I'm trying to remember like how it was
He
like
wheeled
it's not
his
a
leg-
wheelchair, but
I'm like,
it's
he just
a-
rolled on up to the stage when he needed to go, you know.
Yeah.
And
He did, it was literally like a South Park.
he hopped
character.
up on the stage and ran over to the mic.
That
Well, he
leg
didn't
was-
run. He didn't have legs.
That
They were
leg was-
chopped off above the knee, so he like hopped over, but he had a headset on, and he did like
Pulled
5
my
minutes
back.
or so, and
He
it's
did
like
3 minutes.
He did like 3 minutes, yeah.
Now I feel
but,
bad.
he was kind of funny, but when I was on stage, I guess he liked one of my jokes. he had like a car horn installed.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
honked and I was
Like a
"What the
ooh guy,
fuck?"
like that kind.
No, just a regular, just like a regular
shit.
horn, but it sounded like a car was in the building.
Like it startled you.
Yeah, and I was
No.
like, I was high and a little drunk, and I was like, what the fuck? And I was like, dude, you should get an Uber sticker and start picking up women on that bitch. And just-
Like get a
his
lift.
handler was getting mad every time I messed with him, but I was never like mean to him. I was just fucking with him, and he loved it. And he even said, he's like, man, people always treat me so nice, on the count of I'm all stumps. And I was like, can I say that? Is that okay? And he's like, yeah. He's like, I'd rather someone pick on me than fucking treat me like I'm a baby. And I'm like, would you like the size
Like
of one?
I was gonna say, I can hold you like
Yeah.
one.
But he was a super nice guy. I don't remember his name right now. But
Write us if you're listening.
yeah, hey, hit
Yeah.
us up, dude. What's up? Come
We want you on the show.
Maybe open for you. He's probably headlining that. He's probably headlinging that show now. But yeah, it said on the poster, Mikey B headling. And that's like all the poster said. There was like no information.
Yeah, it was bad.
Yeah. We thought we were stars. They gave us hotel rooms. They gave us 2 rooms.
Was it not like nice rooms or just a regular double bedroom?
They were doors. They were like on the. They were like.
Did it have a couch area?
Like I think Shreveport nice. They were like
A
Shreveport
mini?
rooms.
Oh, really?
Yeah, a little mini fridge, HBO,
Mini fridge, microwave,
Yeah.
little 2-seater couch. That's a
Yeah,
nice
yeah.
little bonus.
vending machine on our floor.
It's not bad.
Yeah,
Ice machine on the floor.
yeah. Out
Hookers
of
on the floor. Right
Yeah.
now, I don't.
ice
That's where
out of ice.
That's the same gig that Stalker was there. You invited a
Oh,
man
yeah.
from the hotel.
No. Oh,
You
yeah.
would
He heard
know-
me saying something.
No, he
you're
invited
right.
this
You're
man
right.
from the hotel to the show. And apparently, this man was sexually harassing one of the waitresses. And then she comes up to us and she goes, "He keeps on sexually harassing me," and says he knows y'all.
No,
and
it
we
wasn't
go,
a waitress. It was just some townie that lived
Oh,
there.
from Townie, and we're like, we don't know him. And she goes, "Oh," she's like, "Can I hang out with y'all?" And we're like, "Sure." So he kept on going like, "Where are you guys going next?" And we're like, "Oh, we're gonna go to this bar." But we just went to a gas station, got some beers, some snacks, and went back.
Locked
to the
ourselves
hotel.
in the hotel room before you could find us.
No,
But-
no. It got worse because we got to the parking lot of the hotel, and then the guy parked right next to us. And thank God John had tinted windows or something.
Yeah,
so
we
we
all
just
just kinda slumped
waited
down.
in the car, and this guy was just in the car. You could tell was just waiting for us to pull in the hotel.
Yeah.
He's like, "Hey, let's party," or "Hey, you didn't show up to the bar," so we just had to chill out in this car, and it was like -8 degrees.
You guys are like trying to legit ditch him.
Dude, it was.
but you're
literally the
scared of
worst
him, it sounds like a
situation.
little.
Yeah, we were. All, yeah.
It was another situation where I fucked up because you forgot to say during the show, the guy was like yelling stuff out and heckling, and the owner of the place is like, "Hey, your friend over here." I was like, "Hey, that's not my friend. Kick that guy the fuck out if he won't shut the fuck up. Get him out of here." And he's like, "Well, I don't want to be mean." I was like, "Oh, you were mad a second ago when you thought he was my friend. I don't know that fucking asshole. Toss him out. Get him out. I don't care. Fuck him."
And so that girl felt safe with you now, hiding.
Yeah, but she also, I watched her pay.
But she
for-
wouldn't put out when we tried to get it from her, right?
No, she was trying. She was trying to force her way back with us. But I watched her pay for 3 apple martinis with a cup of change.
Oh, shit.
And she wanted change back. And I was like, and the guy's like, "Here, I got your tab." And she's like, "Oh, stalker." And then, she leached onto us. Like we went outside to smoke, and she came out there and was like, "Can you guys just hang out with me till he's gone?" And I was just like,
Yeah, she was telling us stories like they're building a Denny's. Maybe there is hope for this godforsaken.
Oh, it sounds like you guys got sapped, man. It sounded like she was like a homeless person that was her fucking thing. That was her gig. Like, just find a weird, creepy person and be like, "Hey, can I come hang out with you guys? All right, everybody feel bad for me. I lost my wallet. Can you
No,
get
the
my
guy
drinks?"
was chasing her around. I didn't offer to pay for her drinks. That guy did. The creep did. And then she's like, "No." And then she like kind of turned and let him pay for it. And then she's like, "Can I hang out with y'all?" And I was like, "No."
I'd rather you didn't.
Yeah, I don't want. I don't want to.
The info I have on you is a funny enough story. We don't need any more. So, yeah.
Let's see how we're doing on time. Let's. Y'all ready to move on? We'll wrap up the open mic. We won't do a workshop. Let's go ahead and move on. It's time to do a crime.
Time for crime stories, bitch. Bitch.
Refresh crime.
Okay, so Richardson, close to home here in Texas, actually. Richardson gun store owner fakes a heart attack, grabs a gun, and shoots the armed robber. That's what the headline reads.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Fox 4 reports, so you know what happened.
Store, like the operating a
No, the
store?
owner of the robber company.
Oh, damn, that sucks. What about his pension?
Richardson, Texas.
Dude, I just side note. When I was younger, I legit thought, well, like growing up on 80s and 90s movies, like action movies, I'm like, what company do they get these henchmen from? Like, did I get a job there? I thought it was like a thing.
Some more guys.
I literally thought you could be a professional henchman. Like, you could apply.
You
When
can.
I was a kid, I was like,
You get to wear nice suits and hats
but
and
I was
shit.
also like, why would you be a henchman? They all die. Like, why would you do that? Why are these guys like? And I was like, do these henchmen just like go home and complain to their wife about their boss? Like, he stabbed him in the stomach again, and I told him it makes me uncomfortable. I just did it again.
He told us to all go running towards the guy shooting a fucking machine gun at us.
I'm
And
like, do you know how a machine gun works? When it's pointed out you, it's bad. Karen, I don't know. I think I just need to become a CPA.
Just to see. That robber, that gun store owner is pretty genius, though.
you know,
He's a good actor. Maybe
You don't
he should've-
say.
Maybe he should have gotten away with like guns and became a thespian.
Well, like,
because
what
if you can
happened,
fake
though?
a heart
Okay.
attack.
So a group of armed men robbed a Richardson gun store, and one of them didn't get away from the scene, obviously. Mike Brown, he runs Mike's Gun Room all by himself. He's the only one that works there. He's 77 years old, and he said the group of masked men acted like shoppers and they made it clear that they came to rob the place. He pretended that he started having a heart attack. Like, oh, I'm coming, Emily. and
That's
shit,
the
all that
Kansas
shit.
City Shuffle. Make them look this way, and you're just like, ugh.
It bought him enough time to grab a gun and shoot one of the suspects. It's a scenario.
Also, how dumb do you have to be to rob a gun store?
Well, see, the thing is, now check
They
it
won't
out.
be ready for this.
You have to almost assume that these guys have scouted it out. I mean, the 77-year-old runs the store by himself. So it's a 77-year-old guy. First off, I'd be scared to death of a 77-year-old that runs a gun store by himself. He probably is loaded to the teeth. Definitely. You know what I mean? He's like armed.
literally, his teeth are bullets.
And he doesn't care if he shoots someone. His life is almost over. He goes, "Fuck it, if I get life in prison."
He's been waiting for this day to come.
Yeah.
Well, Brown says the three men came into the store and it seemed like they were shopping. Their actions changed. He told me to get around behind the counter and get down on the floor. Brown says that they held guns to the back of his head and they stole at least 50 weapons, by the way. So 50 weapons were stolen. The 77-year-old said that he faked having a heart condition to get his own gun. He's got heart medication and he said, I've got to get my pills. He pulled that whole, I need to get my pills, I'm dying thing, and trying to see if he could tug on the heartstrings of one of these guys.
Yeah.
Brown said the men started to leave. By the time he grabbed his gun, it was in his boot. Where else do you think it was?
Yeah.
Right in his boot,
But
ready to
he
go.
could have had a rig here, like a little shoulder strap. I wore one of those as an extra on TV once, but he could have had one of those. But yeah, in his bootstrap, that's got to be like a 25 or a little 22.
Could be more than maybe a 380.
Little pea, you got a little pea shooter right there. I'll make you famous.
He said the men. You might have the title right there, right? I'll make you famous.
Yeah.
Brown says the men started
that.
to leave by the time he grabbed his gun. So he pointed at the only person still inside, the last guy to run out. So note to self: if you're robbing a place, don't be the last guy running out.
Front of the line, pal.
You get shot by the cops though. In
they
the middle.
let
If it's a 3-guy operation, be in the middle.
Oh, yeah. 'cause
That's
you
the
can use
lesson.
padding.
Yes.
Yeah.
So if we go and rob a place together, you're in the front, you're in the back, I'm in the middle.
Yeah, no. If I'm in the front, I shoot first. Ask no questions because I'm gone.
Jesus.
No, but like,
This is the best review for the gun store, though. Because it's just like guns
Free
work.
he
publicity.
guarantees they work because he's had to use them.
You ain't gonna get no duds in my gun shop.
Yeah.
The men started to leave. He shot the one guy that was still inside. He told him to stop. He turned around and saw he had a handgun in his hand. The guy started to point his gun at him.
Yeah, it was the handgun he stole.
Yeah, that's what he started to point at him. Well, it might have been his original robber
Well,
gun.
yeah, because those guns aren't loaded when you steal them. I'm sure you got to already have your piece.
He had a
You got-
business tool that he
you're
already
a-
came
If
in
you're-
with.
If you're a robber, wouldn't you want to?
He had that thing on him.
Wouldn't you want to rob something you don't own?
Isn't there like a loophole in the law that if you like rob a place with a gun but it's not loaded, there's a reduction in charges?
I think a small one, but there is like a big difference. I wonder, like, I think the thing, what I'm
like-
trying to say is like if you just do it with a note or just have your hand in your pocket, like some do.
Do you think a note or a hand on your shirt at a gun store though is gonna work?
Not in a gun store.
Yeah.
No. But I bet I could get away with that in a bank. I'll be like, hey, look, just don't fuck around, okay? Yeah, put it in the bag. See, you'd give it to me, all right?
I'd
If I had
give-
my hand in my pocket, I'm like, hey.
I would give you the exploding ink so hard.
Oh, dude. And the thing is, I'd be like, now give me your ID. If this explodes, so do you.
My wallet's in the back. You want to lead me there?
So do you. Why
Take
so?
me with you.
You're
Why
running
so
out of time.
crass?
What?
Why so? If this explodes, so do you.
Yeah.
Well, truth be told, you're going to be in jail too, so it doesn't matter. You're not going to make any. You're not going to have any jail connections
Man,
yet.
I
You gotta.
slap a cop, be like, dude, I ain't going to jail. I was kidding, bro. We're filming a movie. You fucking dumb. I got my permits. Let me get them out of my car, and
gotta-
then I run away.
You got to do your dirt for a while before you build a posse and a crew. So I think my
Dude, I
ID
can
with you
assemble
is
a
safe.
posse right now, dude. I've been a part of a posse, boy.
Have you really?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, dude, we used to rob gumball machines. Fuck your mom. Whatever, dude. No, seriously.
Have you ever robbed a gumball machine?
Oh, dude, tons.
You just break them.
Yeah.
Or steal them.
Yeah, well, no,
Or
I
break
try
'em at
not to
home.
break them because then you can sell the machine to like an antique store.
That's thinking right there.
Yeah, dude, I'm like a Native American. I use all the pieces of the things I steal.
Well, you've got the Cherokee line right there on your arm.
That's
so.
everybody's got a folder. I'm fat. That's what that's from.
You don't think
you
that
ever-
Cherokee line is real?
You had girls do that, right?
Yeah.
They're like, I'm part of Cherokee. Look, you're out of line. I'm like, no, you're fat. I'm like, no, it's you got too much in there. It's double it over, babe.
That's a skin roll.
But I'm just like, oh, that's cool. I can see you have a kind spirit.
I can see you have a kind. Jesus.
So Brown, let's focus on Brown. He owns the store, remember? He shot the man in the shoulder. He fell to the ground outside, and while his accomplices drove off, those bitch asses didn't even fucking grab their shot friend.
Man, that's fucked up, officer. That's why I'm saying it's a movie. In real life, they would have got me.
We wanted the element of surprise, so that's why we didn't tell this guy beforehand. We have releases to have him
Yeah.
sign right now.
Yeah,
I'll call these guys back right now.
Does it say what kind of gun he had?
I think further in the story it does. He's telling he's doing his whole narrative. I told him to stop, blah, 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 shot them, this and that. I'd say it's not very common during the situation here, the ATF field division officer that showed up to the scene. Because if you rob a gun store,
Oh yeah,
ATF's involved.
in case of
Not just
alcohol
police.
or tobacco there
Or
too.
firearms.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I want to get drunk and smoke a cigarette.
You know, they're there with
Actually,
money
they
too.
wanna do
Even though the alcohol, tobacco, and firearms, they're there if you do like a money crime, a big money crime where
Yeah.
there's cash.
Oh yeah,
Because that could have been
How do-
from alcohol, tobacco, or firearms.
we don't know. We got to spend some of this cash to find out.
Yeah. So they believe the ATF believes Brown was targeted since he works alone. And listen to this: this guy doesn't have surveillance at his store.
Good,
Dude.
He has his own surveillance.
Yeah,
Obviously,
he doesn't need it.
He's got the Sanford and Son fucking method that he employs. He's like, oh.
Dude, selling guns is like selling pussy. Like, people will do anything to get that shit. If I was selling guns or pussy, I would have to have a loaded gun all the time.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think both are illegal.
Well, Tony knows what a pimp's floorboard tastes like. Dude, when you said that, it made me think of something. Just a side note. I was watching The Wire, and you know the crackhead Bubs.
Oh, yeah.
He's camped out with this dude. I'm further than you. It's not giving anything away, but he's camped out. He found like this vacant place, and he's like hooked up electricity or a extension cord for somewhere. But anyways, this dude comes back to live with him. That's like been having a rough time, and he's like, got a couple weenies, and he's like, you want them? He's like, yeah. And he sits down. And he's like, oh, you better turn them pimp steaks. He's like, pimp steaks. I was like,
A
fuck.
pimp steak?
I was like, I love that. That's fucking hilarious. It's like, oh, you about to burn pimp steak.
You know that one guy that's his friend on that show? That's Telly from Kids.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
The one that has
I
AIDS.
recognize him in Amazon Prime, baby.
He was
What's
also
that?
the hitman on Bully.
Bully. Yeah.
Yeah.
He was wearing Jinkos. I had like 3 friends like that in high school.
Yeah.
Where Jenkos?
Yeah. Oh, that was like when I was in high school is when that was big, like late 90s.
Yeah, I still have photos like buried of friends that had like big giant Jenko pants. You know,
I had one pair, not the real big ones, but like not the ones that were like this big, but the ones that were like this big. I had one pair. I wore them like 3 times. I was like, Mexican women don't like this.
Yeah.
I'm gonna stop.
I didn't do the real big ones. I just did like the Jabos and shit like that because
didn't
that
do
was
that.
reasonable enough for me. I like the bagginess of that, like a stovepipe, but not anymore.
Oh, those
than
acid wash jabos.
Yeah.
those are my favorite.
Oh, I had a bunch of different colors.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those the Stonewash or not the acid wash, the Stonewash ones. Used to love those. That's 90s shit.
You know what? It says it was a Saturday night special that he used. It was a 380 that he popped that
Damn.
motherfucker with.
That's like a powerful little revolver.
That's a
right?
strong little gun.
Yeah.
No, it's a semi-automatic. It's a little pistol
Oh, yeah,
with
that's
a
right,
clip.
380.
Yeah,
I
a
was
little
thinking,
pistol
yeah.
with a clip. Saturday
Yeah.
night special. Yeah,
But still,
throwaway.
Yeah.
Yep.
Why do they call it the Saturday Night Special?
I have no clue. I have no
Yeah.
fucking clue. I know I said it like I did, but I don't know.
Yeah, I know. It makes me think of like
I had a 380. That's how I know somebody was like, "Yeah, it's a Saturday night special." I was like, "Oh shit, I didn't know
Because
that."
it's the gun like at bars and stuff. People would pull out.
It's your typical.
Yeah,
It's the
like
constant.
Probably. It's just like the Saturday night special. It's cheaper on Saturday night because we're closed on Sunday.
You know, the movies I grew up with, like watching like 48 Hours and all that shit in my era, like I always remember just the pistol, like the 38. The 38, not the 38 special, but just a 38 revolver.
Or when it got serious, the 357, they'd pop over that. That click back is such a certain sound, and you can tell that it's got girth and heaviness to it.
And now it's just like SoundCloud rappers with AK-47s. Like, the society's
With girth
crumbling.
and heaviness.
Now it's Suicide Boys with fucking HKVs and fucking machine guns.
They got bazookas. They're like, we going to the stove.
They got rocket launchers to go get some corn dogs.
Yeah.
dangerous out here, man.
Yeah, not that fucking dangerous, dude. You're not on the Gaza Strip. You're in fucking Dayton, Ohio.
Fucking America. No.
Yeah,
Fucking America.
It is dangerous out there.
No, it is though.
But yeah, we're out of time. We're just gonna wrap it up here.
Okay.
Cool.
That's it. Was there anything else to the story worth mentioning?
No, that was the
You
end
got
of
any
it.
Pictures of the guy or anything?
Yeah, you know what? I do have a picture of the guy.
Save them or put them in the drive or something.
Yeah, we'll post it. I do have a picture.
We're gonna put this episode up tomorrow. So this episode will be out very quick. If you have any shows you want to promote, your social media, where can people find you, Tony?
Follow me at Comedian Tony C on social media. And I have a show in San Antonio this Thursday at the Chicken and Pickle. So,
That sounds delicious.
yeah, it's a cool place.
You're like rocking with the San Antonio a lot, huh? Or I see a lot of
my
other people
hometown.
He
too.
used to live there.
It's my hometown. I
Okay.
grew up middle school. And
I think
fucks
I
with
think
some Tony.
I think I saw a couple of people I'm friends with on Facebook that just recently did some shows down there too. Also,
Yeah.
it's like my home from home.
okay, nice. Anything else?
And yeah, check out my podcast, Before and After Podcast, and Tony Talks Too.
What about your social media? Where can people find you if they want to? If all three of my listeners or one of them wants to find your Instagram or
Comedian Tony C.
comedian,
Just
Tony
all
C?
across the board.
Yeah.
That's it.
All right.
Nice.
Yeah.
Thanks for having me. This was fun.
Yeah, no problem, dude. You can Venmo me like $30 or whatever. It's cool.
Okay.
I'm just kidding.
15-15, right?
I need my pills.
Oh yeah, no, you get no pills here. The $30 a pill. If you want one. Yeah.
All right.
No, you don't have to send me $30. You can just give me cash next time you see me. No, but you guys check us out on Facebook. You can search the Open Mic Podcast, obviously MIKE. I'm glad that was you almost. Boy, Nasieta. Anyways,
That's a racism.
no, he's German. He gave me a degree. Okay, it's fine. He gave me a pass on it. But on Instagram at the Open Mic Podcast, you guys send us some messages. Say what's up? What's up? It's your boy.
I wonder if the $10 offer should still stand.
Yeah, we're gonna put that back out there. We're just now starting to put those episodes out though. So like a couple of those episodes actually haven't hit yet because we're gonna push this one. But we'll throw it out again. If you guys will go to Apple Podcast, give us a 5-star review and leave a review. A 5-star. What's it called?
5-star rating, 5-star
5-star
review.
rating. That's what I was looking for.
Yes.
Whatever it is, give us 5 stars or whatever the fuck they got.
And a comment.
Say
and then you
something.
message us and prove it and show it. I'll give you $10 and you know what? I mean, just in case, I'm only going to do it up to the first 10 people. That's it.
Yeah, we'll give you $10 just to say what's up. Tell me that we suck. Say whatever you want. I don't care what you say. Just help us move up that list so I can get me a motorcycle or something cool.
Well, what's funny is I just want
Jet
I just want somebody to take advantage of me just giving away free money because I mean I don't necessarily want to buy the likes, but at this point it's like
Yeah.
cool.
I'm about to just buy a burner iPhone and do it myself, so Jason has to pay me. But yeah, you guys do that. Leave us a review, follow, like, subscribe, do all that shit that everybody asks you to do, but do it for us because we're asking you to. And you like us. If you're here, you must like us, or you must know me and know that I need something. I need a way to pay you back what I owe you. I'm sorry. But that's it.
Open mic 5000.
Is our Twitter. And that's it.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, baby.